Audio check 1 2. Quick audio check 1 2 3. Hey guys, AJ Town here live with the T Storm Chasers, bringing you the latest update on this winter storm as it starts to move through the area and really starting to feel the impact of much of the region. The region is starting to issue no travel advisories left and right. We're talking of road closures. We're talking of substantial amount of snow that is continuing to fall across the area. And unfortunately, folks, we haven't seen the end of this either. We're going to be breaking that down, kind of looking at hour by hour, seeing when that finally starts to move out of the area and what we're going to be looking at for a grand total of snow totals here. Right now, according to the National Weather Service, we should be getting an update here. Now, this is as of 9 a.m. They are at 10 inches at the airport. They should be doing a... Oh, here we go. As of 10 a.m., they're at 11 inches at the Sioux Falls Airport. So we are definitely seeing the impact of this winter storm. Much of the area is closed down. Many businesses are closed. Travel is not advised across the city of Sioux Falls, Minnehaha County, Lincoln County, Turner County, Union County, Clay County. Interstates all have no travel advisories on them as well. Some of them are actually closed as well. So we want to jump into... We still have that ice storm warning, which is in effect until noon today. After that noon, that is actually going to change over to a winter weather advisory that goes into effect until tomorrow. That goes into tomorrow morning. And then there is this winter storm warning, which is in effect until 6 a.m. tomorrow as well. So we're going to continue to see these winds. We're going to continue to see some snowfall. But good news is we're getting out of the strongest portion of the snowstorm system. As we take a look at our live radar system here, you can see... Oh, no, you can't see. Give me just a second here. Got to fix that issue. There we go. As you can see here, that we are looking at this substantial snowfall system. As this starts to really ramp up in the area, this is pushing more of a northeasterly trend now, or western trend than of anything. So the areas that are going to be like Huron, Brookings, Watertown area, unfortunately, guys, you are not done yet. You can see just hour by hour how slow this cell is moving. It is good news is, though, it is starting to move out of the Sioux Falls area. You can see right along this line here, basically Larchwood, Canton, Beersford, northwestward is, or Southeastward is all in the clear. That is starting to move out of the area there. We are seeing this really impacting much of the region. This will continue to impact the region through today. In fact, let's go ahead and, since I am on this program, just a quick second here. Give me just a moment here to get this model loaded here for you guys, and we can get a look at it and kind of see hour by hour when that does move away and out of the area. Gotta have my Rockstar. I am running on very little sleep as we've been continuing to cover this for you guys over the course of the last 36 hours. All right, now this model is starting as of 9 o'clock here. We do see things start to decrease there about that 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock there, it's going to be the light mixed precipitation. That light precipitation dusting may be bringing us an additional inch of snow. Nothing per hour. We are looking at probably not much of accumulation. We do see things start to regenerate and rebuild strength there over the northwestern portions of Iowa through the early evening hours there. And then we do see it wrap around and bring us another chance of snow as we come into the overnight hours there. We are looking at, with that little wraparound, about a ½ inch to an inch. We're not going to be looking at much of a huge accumulation with this. The good news is our biggest accumulation system was what we are experiencing right now. Speaking of what we are experiencing right now, let me switch to a different radar here, and we can see a little better of a detailed of that. You can see the darker yellow, or the yellow there, is going to indicate a little darker or a little heavier of a band system that is pushing with that. You can see this blue area here is going to be under the greatest threat of seeing snowfall totals between 1 to 2 inches up to 3 inches per hour. That did zoom out on me a little further than I wanted to, and I do apologize. They are looking at 1 to 3 inches per hour is what they are saying with this system. Good news is, again, we're seeing that push off to the northwest. That is going to bring our chances of seeing continuous snowfall down. I do feel that DOTs will be able to start getting back out. Things will start to get cleaned up this afternoon, and by this evening things should be somewhat back to decent. I do feel that they will keep the interstates closed, though, until tomorrow morning. I would be surprised if they do open today, but that is something we'll see. I cannot make that call, but again, we do expect to see this finally start to slide out of the Sioux Falls region between that 11 and 12 o'clock hour. As that pushes out of the area, we are going to see that clearing and bring us some chances of just some lighter snowfalls and stuff. As we are dealing with the snow system, down south is dealing with a large severe weather outbreak. We are dealing with tornado events, severe thunderstorm, severe flash flooding. We are dealing with a lot of moisture that is pushing through that area that is generating some long-lived storms throughout that region. You can see there, right there, severe tornado watch in effect from basically Kentucky all the way down to Louisiana. So you can definitely see that this is a nasty storm system there. As you look further back home there, you can see that wraparound, and you can even see east of I-35 there, you can see those heavier bands of snow or heavier bands of rain there. Let's turn on, hold on, give me And turn on some lightning here. They are seeing some lightning along the I-35 corridor. Good news is we're not seeing that back home, so that is really good news. So that's going to keep the snowfall totals down with that inch per hour. But again, Sioux Falls is just getting the grunt of it here. We're getting out of that. That'll continue to push in a northwestward direction. We expect to see that out of here by noon. No travel advisories are in effect for Minnehaha, Lincoln County, Sioux Falls, City of Sioux Falls. Snow alerts, multiple snow alerts. I-90 is closed. There is no travel advised. Trying to find my... There it is. As we take a look at your road reports across the region here, you can see here from South Dakota, we have all those snow alerts as far as no travel advisories. Highway 18 basically shut down for no travel advisory, all the way from even further west than Mission there, by Rosebud, all the way out to the Canton area. Iowa border there, Highway 18 is a no travel advisory. I-90 from Chamberlain to Sioux Falls is closed. 90 around the Sioux Falls area is still open. I-29 around the Sioux Falls is still open, and I-229 is still open. But no travel advisory is in effect for all these areas around Mitchell down to Nebraska border there, and then I-29 all the way down to Iowa border there as well. As we look at Nebraska, we'll pull up Nebraska here real quick. You can see that they have some road closures there by Valentine, Nebraska. We are not seeing any road closures in northeast Nebraska, though, but they are reporting completely covered for the snow there. As we jump over into Minnesota here, give that just a quick second here to load. We do see that they have traveled not advised as well along I-90 to Worthington there, basically. They are showing very, very poor road conditions throughout. You can see from a DOT truck there that roads are very, very poor. You can see the areas here in purple that are going to be your no travel advised or travel not advised for Minnesota. As we go into Iowa, Iowa does have some road closures. It looks like the road that leads past the casino there, a lot of you guys will know that one. Iowa 9, almost to Rock Rapids, is closed. Highway 75 that goes through Rock Rapids there is impassable. Rock Valley, the road to go to Rock Valley there, 18 is impassable. Iowa 182 is also impassable there as well. We are again seeing some of that closure there in extreme northwestern Iowa. As we take a look back home here at the Sioux Falls area, you can see just how poor these road conditions are. You can see a lot of the vehicles that are out there are your four-wheel drive vehicles, your trucks. Just because you have four-wheel drive too doesn't mean that you have four-wheel stop. Just to kind of let you guys know that. You can see there's a vehicle stuck up there. They're trying to get out there at that Amoco Get and Go station. You can see that a lot of these are those four-wheel drive vehicles, trucks and whatnot. Here is DOT's camera. You can see there is a DOT truck out right there. Complete whiteout there at I-29 41st Street there. You can barely see the interstate that is running through there. Yep. I-29 is closed north of Sioux Falls to Brookings. We do have that scrolling at the bottom there as well. Let's see. Let's pick on 41st and Louise there. We do have one car actually out. Otherwise, you can see they are trucks and Jeeps and four-wheel drive vehicles that are out there. Thank you to the food truck drivers that are out there, too, that are getting food out to people. You can just see how bad some of these are. This is I-90 at 402. You can't even see it. Now, that's not covered with snow. That is actually the roadways there. You can see just one of the light poles there. 57th in Minnesota there, you can see how bad that is as well. It is very, very nasty. Definitely, if you do not have to be out, do not be out. As we do watch the system that is currently moving through the area. Good news is, again, we're just getting through the grunt of the system. We expect this to move out between 11 and 12 o'clock today, and then start bringing some lighter stuff into the area. Unfortunately, let's look at one other thing here. So here is from the National Weather Service. They're saying that heavy snow pushing through, which we are, and then some of that lighter snow coming into 2 p.m. Through the evening there. You can see that lighter snow, which is what we saw on our model there too, is what we're going to be looking at for this snow system. Good news is, let's take a quick look at the winds here. As we take a look at the winds there, they start to subside as the system starts to move out of the area, according to the National Weather Service. We are looking at peak wind gusts right through about now, and then we'll start seeing things die down. That's why I also said that most likely we're not going to see the interstates open tonight because of this blowing and drifting snow. Now, this is a wet, heavy, packed, filled snow. So that is one thing, too, that we are looking at. 1 inch of snow right now, it's about a 10-to-1 ratio. So 10 inches of snow equals 1 inch of rain. So definitely some moisture out there. We are definitely seeing some impact with this. No travel advisories. You can see those down at the bottom there for Minnehaha, Lincoln County, and the city of Sioux Falls. So, again, good news is we're getting out of this system. We just got another couple hours to go yet, or about an hour and a half at the most, until the system finally moves out of the area. So that is definitely some good news that we are seeing there. And then we're going to be looking at the smaller white, fluffier stuff. That's going to be the lighter, not creating visibility issues and stuff as well. So that is about that. And we'll continue to monitor stuff. We have an awesome team in place right now that is helping with everything coverage. And I just want to say thanks to those guys. And thank you to the followers. And we'll continue to watch this weather as it evolves. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Have a fantastic day. We'll be back live later today. Thank you.